Welcome to online lectures by CA Studies. For more lectures online, please do visit castudies.lk.
Okay, so with this we cover 30%, and the next 30% is functional areas of businesses. So here there are few subsections. We will go on to talk about. The first one is operations management, and then marketing management, HR, and information systems. Okay, so these four are the main subparts of basically four functional areas of management. So I'll repeat those four again because these four are what we are going to discuss in detail within this 30% of the syllabus. So same like how we did for this, we can assume and allocate this 30% equally between these four parts. So we can say 7.5 each. Right? So operations management. So I'll commonly explain what is expected or what is covered in the syllabus from these four parts. So all what the syllabus goes on to talk about is definitions and scope of marketing management, operation management, HR, information system. So the first part is definition and scope of operations management, and then it goes on to talk about production planning, production capacity, and then key concept of supply chain management and the new concepts in operation management such as TQM, which is total quality management, and application of new technology. So all what it talks about is definition and scope of operation management, and then what are the functions of or what is actually happening under operations management, and then it goes on to talk about new developments or new technology, right? And the next part is marketing management. So this is also same like operations management. It starts again with the same drill. Key definition and scope of marketing management. What is marketing management? What is the function that is happening in marketing management? Starting from definitions to concepts of marketing that every accountant or chartered accounting students should know. And then it goes on to talk about what is the role of marketing in an organization. So we might have a general concept of what marketing is. It might be just selling the good, which could be what we will be thinking, but here we will be discussing in detail what exactly marketing does or what is the importance of marketing in an organization, and then marketing philosophies and market orientation, which also we will be discussing in detail what each of those philosophies mean, and elements of marketing strategies. So there, which is also an interesting area, we will be discussing about market segmentation, targeting markets, positioning of market positioning, and marketing mix. So these we will be discussing in detail what each of these means, what is segregation in a market environment, and what is target audience, or how organizations could develop strategies to target their markets, and what positioning means, and what is a marketing mix, or what are the concepts, key concepts which are involving in marketing. So these we will be discussing in detail under the subject of marketing. And the next part is human resource management. So under this, again the same drill. We start by defining what is human resource management, what is the function of human resource management, the scope of human resources, and applications of new technology. So human resource again has just three parts: definition and scope, and the function and technology. And so under functions of human resource management, we will be learning what exactly human resource does, or what is their function in detail. And the next part is information management systems. So this is a bit new to the entire functional areas of business, because in the current environment which we are living in, with all the technological development which is happening in the world, this is unavoidable, information system. So again, on the syllabus coverage, we will be starting with definition and scope of information system. What information system is, and what is MIS, Management Information System, what that means. And there are concepts of EIS, Executive Information System, what that means. So from definition to what the system exactly does is what we will be learning under information system. And there's ERP, which is Enterprise Resource Planning, the systems that are used in the organization. And we will be learning about nature and scope of project management and models and approaches to project management. So that is all what we will be covering under information system. So if we really look at this 30%, all what is as is 4 sub parts, and each sub parts we can say carries 7.5 marks each, so 15-30 marks. So how this 4 subjects are, or 4 sub areas are divided is, it starts with the simple thing, definition and scope, and then the first one, and then functions, right? And then we will be discussing in detail the concepts involved and new technology. So all what we discussed here individually can be put into this basket: definition and scope, functions, concepts, and the impact or the changes that are happening due to the new technology. For example, operations management. Start with the definitions of operation management, functions of operation management, concepts of operation management, and the new technology. Or we take, for example, human resource management. We'll be starting with what human resource management is, what is the scope of human resource management, functions of human resources, what are the concepts that are involved in human resources, and how the technology or the new technology impacts in human resources. So that is all what we'll be covering under this 30% of the marks. So if you really look at it again, this 60% of your syllabus, which is more than enough for you to pass the exams, comes from these basic areas. Again, 5% from business organization, 5% from nature and scope of business management, 20% from functions of management, 30% from functional areas of management. So as I told you in the beginning, if you have done business studies or if you have done commerce for A levels, you are in very much luck, because all what you need to do is, these are same things which you studied in A levels, but a little bit advanced version of it. But if you haven't done commerce for A levels, don't worry, because you are in the right place and we will go ahead with this journey. So 60% we will be covering from that. So all what you need to do is just learn the syllabus, and now each of these areas will be covered in your exam. So how we will be covering the subject is, we will be going full ahead with the study pack, so which will be shared with you, and then the practice revision kit. So after covering each of this area, there will be multiple number of questions, more than 10-20 questions in the practice revision kit. So we will be studying the area, finishing the coverage, and then we will move on to do the practice revision kits on your own. So the practice revision kits, we are expecting you to do it on your own, and after you do it, we will be discussing the questions as part of our process. So that's with the 60% of the syllabus. And we will move on to the next 40% in a while.
Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned with castudies.lk for more lectures online.